Hey guys, it's Robin and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another speed build, and today is the first day of Collabmas, which is where I will be doing a different collab for 12 days leading up to Christmas with 12 different other YouTubers. And today I am doing a collab with Probablysimming, and the idea we had for this build was to build a vacation home for the holidays. And I'm doing the exterior, and then Probablysimming is who I am doing this collab with. She will be doing the interior, so you'll be able to check that out on her channel. I'll put a link in the description to everything you need to be able to find her. But yeah, the idea we had was to build like a little holiday vacation home type thing. I believe I built it in Windenburg. Yeah, because the lot is rustic residence, so it is a pretty small lot. I don't remember what size it is. I think it might be like a 20 by 30, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, but it is one of the smaller lots in Windenburg. Just because I don't really like to use bigger lots. I just don't like to landscape huge lots, and I knew the house wasn't going to be like massive. So yeah, I was just looking up some inspiration stuff for like Tudor style cabiny looking homes, I guess. I don't even know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's the inspiration photos I looked for. And then yeah, I just went from there, and I don't think I really copied a house exactly that I found. I just used a few different ones, like the style of the architecture for a few things and like roofs for another, and then like I used like a color palette or whatever idea inspiration from a few others. And yeah, I knew I wanted to build like a Tudor style looking home. At least I'm pretty sure that's what I had the idea for this house. I'm pretty sure. The roof gave me so many problems. I did not like the roof at all, but it turns out pretty nice. I like the way it turns out in the end, so that's good. I usually don't like the roof at all, but I really like the way the roof turned out. And I knew I wanted the roofs to be kind of tall. I just wasn't sure how it was gonna look, but it turned out pretty good once I finished it. I wasn't sure about it, so at a certain point I just kind of decided to leave it and go back to it. And if I didn't like it still towards the end, I was going to change a little bit. So yeah, if you don't like something, just leave it for now, go back to it later. Yeah, you'll see it in a different way, and it might come together, you know, you never know. So yeah, that's what I did. And then yeah, this is the part that gave me the most problems, is this little area over here. See, the thing with building houses, I hate building like just boxes or something. So yeah, it always looks better if you build houses with like different walls protruding and everything. So yeah, it looks nicer, but the problem is with the roofs. So yeah, it's kind of a trade-off, I guess. You just have roof problems, but the house looks nice, so that's good. So usually in those circumstances, I just go with a flat roof because it's easier and I don't have to finagle things. But yeah, I didn't want to do that with this one because obviously I didn't want it to have a flat roof. So yeah, it took me a while to figure out the roof. But it looks nice, I like it. And then I do have the exterior up on my gallery. Obviously she had to download it to do the interior. So yeah, it is on my gallery if you guys would like to download it. I'll put a link to that in the description as well. I believe it's called, yeah, it's called the Snowberry because in the snow and everything, it just kind of reminded me of the game, which one was it? Skyrim? Probably, yeah. And I don't know, I like to watch my boyfriend play that game, and every time he passes some snowberries, I make him get them because I don't know, I just really like them. And So every time I see them, I just scream Snowberry, and then he has to stop and get them. So I believe that's the game. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. It's been a while. But yeah, that's kind of the what this house reminded me of, and I really liked it. So it made me happy, and I did use quite a bit of items from Seasons. I don't remember what else I used. I did have all my game packs and everything installed. So yeah, there's no telling what I used. I do know I used a lot from Seasons. And then yeah, I do have some pictures at the end of the video of the house and the layout, which I don't know if she changed the layout at all. I told her she could change the layout if she needed to match her plan or whatever she was doing for the interior. So the interior layout could change, but I do have a picture of it just in case, you know, if you just want to decorate it yourself, you know, that's always an option. But yeah, I did decide to include that, and I also included some photos. I think I don't know how many photos, maybe like a couple of the house without snow, so that you can kind of see what it looks like in other seasons. I believe I took the photo in either spring or summer. I think it was summer, because whenever I start up the game in spring, the flowers and stuff aren't in bloom. But yeah, I can't remember. But anyway, it is really hard trying to build a house in like the winter or fall, because the flowers aren't in bloom, so they're just kind of dead, so you can't really see if the colors go well with the house or anything. So that was a bit of a dilemma, but you know, I figured it out. It was fine. And then so yeah, after this one, this was the first one I built for Collabmas. This is day one, and I knew I wanted to try and get the builds out of the way quicker, because they'd take more time, and I wouldn't have time during this week and everything to be able to get all that. And then of course I wanted to give them time to do the interior, especially if it was a larger build. But what was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about now, but that's fine. Oh jeez. Alright, sorry about that, you guys. My alarm was going off because I forgot to turn it off before I started recording. But I remember what I was talking about now. So yeah, this was the first one I built, and I hadn't built a house in winter yet, I don't believe. So this was the first one I was actually building when there was snow on the ground, which is really hard because you can't see the terrain paints at all. You can't see any floor tiles if they're uncovered. Like, you can see the ones on the porch, but you can't see them if I put them on the ground, which I believe I put some on the ground, but I'm not really sure. And then, so yeah, I couldn't really see that whenever I was doing it. So for that, I decided I was just going to wait and then do that in another save where it wasn't winter, so that I could see it a little bit better, and then move it back to this one to upload it, if that makes sense. So yeah, because I did want the gallery photos to still have snow and stuff on them, because there are like a wintry home. So yeah, and then I really like the house after adding the decorations, because I don't know, I just felt like the house was a little bit, I don't know, the exterior was a little empty and kind of plain without the decorations, which I guess it'll still be that way whenever you remove them for other seasons, but you know, it's fine. I wasn't really sure what to add to it, but I knew that I really liked the colors and everything of the house, so I decided to add some little awnings and stuff, and that made it look a little bit better. And then if I could go back, I'd probably add like a few like gutter things. I believe they come with Get Together, but yeah, I just like adding those to homes just because they're a little more realistic looking. So yeah, and if you saw that little sign in the front yard, since it is like a little vacation home, I put like a little corkboard sign thing out in the front, you know, kind of like pretending, you know, like they're at some kind of big cabin resort thing or something. I don't know, but that was the idea I had anyway. Like, people can put announcements or whatever on it, like if there's any events happening or something. Yes, and I didn't actually realize some of the posters on the billboard thing had snow and ice skating, so that works out. I just went by the colors of the roof and the bricks and the wood and thought it went well with the house, but I can see now that it is ice skating, so that's good. It worked out in the end, so yay. And then yeah, sometimes I forget to add lights to the exterior of the house, and then, you know, at night it's just kind of really dark, which I believe they updated the lighting so that you can actually see it through the windows at night, but yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, I didn't really do much to the back porch, not backyard. I did add a little bit of seating. You know, since it is a vacation home, I probably should have added like a little hot tub or something. I don't know if it would have fit on the back porch, but you know, maybe to the backyard or something. I don't know if there'd have been room, but you know, maybe. And I believe this house, I ended up putting like 4 areas that I thought were bedrooms, but you know, I don't know what she ended up doing. I haven't seen her photos or anything yet, so I'm excited to see the video, but I hope you guys enjoy the pictures. Like I said, this is a collab with Probably Simming. I'll put all of her links and everything in the description for you guys to check out. Be sure to watch the interior over on her channel. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, or subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video, which is tomorrow. Bye!